people to YouTube, to do. Let me just give you these quick messages, okay? Okay, these was some military folks, okay? Also, as someone who runs like a deli, or if they work at the PX shop at something, somebody definitely working at deli. Also, someone could be a 92 or working logistics. I have a couple of master's firms, some E7, there's one E for sure, and then got some majors, some warrant officers, and then of course some of these were pilots. Okay. Also, some of these other folks work in the barracks. I did somebody, okay, out of this group. This little boy in particular, he looked like he could either be like some kind of Asian, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, but black. But this little boy bad as hell. Okay? But whoever child this is in the military, bro, it look like the parents pay attention when they do pay attention, or it's like either they deploy a lot or just gone a lot. But whatever you do, whoever's child this is, you better check their phone or check what they be doing or what they into, because they gonna end up messing with the right kid at the right places. I'm getting y'all, either they coming from overseas or they coming back stateside. But whoever child this is, because I'm telling you, these are military people for fact. Because like I said, also a major. Because whoever this major is a white dude, and he like his skin be peeling on his hands. But however it go, whoever the boy is, this little boy is that's a military brat, apparently. He either did something on Snapchat or he did something on somebody's phone. Or I'm giving you a fair warning of whoever you are, because whoever you are, y'all be playing in people's energy, okay? So these are the parents be playing in whatever this type of shit is. Because for me to see y'all clear, these people's faces clear as day or vivid, it's sad, okay? Also, one of these kids could be like black and Italian or German or some shit. Um, they gonna come and they gonna end up trying to, because this little boy in particular, bad habit of putting people's pictures on the internet. Like if they did something or they was, if they had a naked or a nude picture, this little boy have a habit of doing that. But whoever this boy gonna do this to this next time, that's gonna be his last time. And whoever the parent is or the parents of this boy, you better not dare get on the TV talking about, oh, I don't know, my child. He deserving every little bit of it, because whatever he gonna do to somebody, I'm seeing somebody dragging him in the worst way for whatever it is that he did. And then it's like somebody gonna try to come in and, well, what happened or whatever, and try to take this phone and like, well, what's the number? I think this other kid could be from somewhere too, but I don't know. Listen, let's just some kids get sick and tired, and it's some stuff you just don't do. Start teaching y'all kids to stop getting involved in shit, because shit, I'm that type of parent. But don't look for no sympathy, because if you been allowing your kid to get away with it, and you don't know how to stop them or whatever, somebody gonna stop them, and then y'all gonna be sitting there crying about this kid. Cause I'm gonna put it this way: they gonna wrap a rope around this one, and they gonna drag them through wherever it is that y'all gonna drop them off at. I get these parents is accustomed to like whenever they gotta leave, they drop them or put them in like a border school or something. And then this major, he could have recently got married or just did like a contract marriage or something. Cause he worked with a lot of pilots. But I'm also seeing that these people, whoever these people are, wherever a unit is or where they station it, they do for a PT test. It don't look like they work out too much. It look like they do more of the jobs and stuff like that. So someone could be like in comms, signals, aviation for sure. Most definitely aviation. I know for a fact these people are aviation because for me to see all those pilots, aviations, they could work on a comm unit, signal unit, most definitely. None of these were like artillery. These were people like they could have did like intelligence, but they are a lot. Because I seen some master sergeants, um, and then these are army, and then there's Air Force people. Also, this could be like they new little unit, the little space force, whatever. Because they be allowing them to do experience and shit. They do this shit too in special forces. But with this, the major they was going to try to sit this major in to like talk to this person because maybe they be take you know what I'm saying like it's so common in the military, especially when they be trying to do experiments too, because the military is notorious for doing experiments on people too, because they government property, right? And it's one person in particular because he has to be like a warrant officer because I didn't see him with no bars or nothing like that. He's definitely a warrant officer. Whoever the captain was, um they like knew, so like don't nobody pay this person no mind, but whoever this major is, he got jungle fever. Okay, I feel like this person would not ever like let people know who he married to or something. But child, and then I had see my stepdad, and it was like they was meeting up in like this hallway or whatever because I'm seeing people getting suited up. So this could have been like a bunch of people that like they still have ties. So like they could be like AGR, and whoever it is, because I'm getting like these people like meeting up very quick. Like, okay, we need to have this meeting. Okay, I didn't think that they was okay for somebody. They say they didn't think that somebody would catch on to what they was doing, and that they was a part of this. So as I'm looking at it from afar, it's just like, well, how did you know? Like for somebody, and this could be a veteran or, have some ties or whatever. And I'm seeing somebody like, well, what do this person have to do with this or whatever? But I'm getting like, okay, either we're going to bring them back in and give them this position. Because I'm getting like for somebody, like, you can have a dual position, you could still be civilian, but you will put on uniform whenever it comes to certain jobs or something like that. So someone could work either a Pentagon or at the White House. Because whatever base this is definitely like intelligence or like to have a particular security clearance for these. But for sure, and then it was like somebody that work at like the PX or the shop at or something like that try to come in and like, oh no, no, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? And then whatever it was that was on his phone, he was like, well, let me see what's on his phone. Cause, he was like, this kid. And then once he seen what this kid was doing, it was just like, what? But then this person started showing people, and it's just like, here it go. But whatever this person is, they was like, shit, we need to figure out how to get out of this. Or they was trying to take the phone to try to erase the person's phone. Because clearly I could see like something on like Snapchat or something like in somebody camera roll. Because it's given like for somebody if you had a phone somewhere or something like that and they unlocked it. And it's given like this kid just know how to do this shit, okay? Like I said a long time ago, somebody could be utilizing their kids. Like somebody got military ties and they got like some teenagers. These kids could be between like 14 and 19 years old. And they good with like phones and computers and shit. So they was utilizing them on the personal time, off of work time, to do this. Okay. Also, it's like if they was aware like a camera or something like that was somewhere else, they had them hack that system to figure out okay what they doing, what they viewing, and the child had it, and if they still had access to it, they was utilizing that in school and wherever they went. But they called or whatever. But like I said, it was a lot of people. It was different nationalities. White people, you had Spanish people, you had Asians, you had your biracial folks. There was a lot of black folks in this too. But it was like people that knew it. And then it was like for me to see my stepdad in that, I was like, what the hell? And then it was an old warrant officer. He was just like when I like seen him, it was like he was surprised, like her? Because it was like I know for me I went from Ponce to Taylor and some people was like, what? But yeah, so confirmation. Aware of one of these master sergeant. She looked like the motherfucker that I had from basic or whatever, and she was trying to keep her head hidden. Like, damn, I hope that she didn't catch on I was a part of this, but it was given like she was eager to do it, but she kept trying to keep her distance because it was like, damn, why it had to be this person? And then it was like the opportunity to try to, if anything, I'm getting that this could possibly be her son. Because if I'm not mistaken, her little son, it looked like her son because he was a little mixed kid, little curly head. But if so, if it was her and she was involved, baby, she deserved it. Because shit, I ain't like her ass, no way. But, someone like, oh, that's so mean towards kids. Shit, they mean towards mom. But, yeah, and also somebody has like a black little animal, like a ferret or something like that. Or it could be like a mascot, or someone could be a mascot, so someone part of a sports team, or someone could have went to a game recently, some sort of game, NBA, NFL, baseball, whatever. Somebody recently went to some kind of like game, but for somebody, I feel like in a sense because it's like with it, this is like somebody was trying to mind control again, but at the same time, like create this narrative for the person that they're doing this to. Could be me, could be anybody. But then it was like shit. Well, once they catch on, we gonna have to bring them in, and then they trying to figure out a way to like smooth shit over, which the military is notorious for trying to smooth shit over. Like, okay, how can we get ahead of this? How can we fix this? You know what I'm saying? That's like division, garrison, you know, the top heads figuring out like who did this. But this is also someone figuring out at the same time, like y'all weren't even supposed to be running this. And then for someone like I said, like if they knew you was a part of some kind of research a long time ago, this is like someone. These are military people. They have access to this. Like I said, you gotta be you have to have some kind of ties, either a child of it, a veteran, or something. But them catching on to the fact like, oh, this was them. Also, someone at the same time, these higher levels, these warrant officers, these people in high ranking that have position, power, and authorization. And I feel now they're going back through a file, and with them going back through some files, here come the men in black. So this is giving FBI. This is giving like the people that can do something when it comes to them. Or this could be White House official coming in and it's like, I'm seeing somebody drop a big ass file in a paper, and it's like 1 to 14 people, but it's one file in particular for somebody's file. I can see where it's saying like at first somebody, I feel like over this time, it's like somebody looking at something and it's like at 15, like when somebody was 13, it was at 15%. And then when this person hit like in their 30s, they were at 35%. And then now them pulling out the file and they looking and reviewing everything, this person is using at 100% capacity. It's like not too long ago, prior to I'm getting like 6 to 9 months ago, they were saying that the person was at 18%. But for somebody else with the new review and me seeing this, that I'm hearing this person say like they had 100%, and then like for me to see, my old stepdad in there, and he just had to, he couldn't look at me too long. He was just like shit, I I can't see anything. I gotta go. Because it was like once I recognized that he was there and he recognized I was there, I seen him just cut off. It was just like shit. Like, well, you didn't want to talk to me, but it's just like, for me, I'm accustomed to it now because he always kept it brief. So it's just like, also this person be going in and briefing somebody about the situation, and it's just like, yep, they had 100%, and it's just like, this person was, basically explaining like I feel like this person, like he wanted to give an apology because it's like, damn, like I'm also getting like, cause I hear him when as soon as he seen and he recognized me, and then it's like I could see that he was recognizing like all the shit that is basically, how some people they don't believe something that someone could do, so it's like, well, if it's real, then we're gonna have this happen. Then if it's real, they gonna make it through. And it's like a military tactic too. So that's how I know military people is in there. Like you ain't gonna let nobody really fucking go through this shit without just like trying to prevent it. But this is like somebody watching in amazement, like this motherfucker got through it. But then at the same time I could see that he was just sitting there like, damn, I shouldn't have never let it's like if this is a father of a person and it is like military ties or a step parent or whatever, I can clearly hear this man like, why the fuck did I let this person get me into this shit? But then at the same time, it's like, how some military men, they have the fucking oddest, weirdest way to like, especially towards their daughters, to show them that they proud. It's just like one of those like, when I seen like this whole people stand up and they had to do this brief, it was like, I can't show you right now, but it's like having to walk away and cool the fuck down because it's like, if one parent get somebody involved in some shit and it's like, I really want to cuss this motherfucker out, but it's like, I'm getting somebody basically saying this shit is way bigger than you, bitch. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like a proud moment. It's like, damn. But it's like also one of those I felt like in my chest, like it was regretful. Like I wish I would have built a stronger relationship or a rapport with this person because it's like for me to see these percentages of what somebody may have been reviewing, because what we were 2025, so 10 years ago, what 2015, 2014, yeah, it'll be about 2014. And I'm getting like somebody's just like, damn, over all this time, like for me to get rates, you like a fucking, what was it called? Salt, or you're like Lucy, but it's like the brain capacity of information, how fast you can figure some shit out or something like that. That's like the type of like, I mean, this is the only way I can like equate it to, but it's like I can clearly see somebody is just like, damn. But for somebody, you know what I'm saying, here to the rescue. But shit, for somebody, whatever it is you got going on, you gonna be okay. But at the same time, for me to see last night, extraction team or whatever, for somebody, your fucking extraction team could be the motherfucking folks from the White House. Okay, the embassy. It could be some people from the embassy. Hell, if I know. But this is like, for someone, like I said, a long time ago, it could have been 15%. Another time, 18. Another time it was 35. And I'm getting like right now where they seeing you for somebody you hitting that fucking 100% mark, like 2009, 2012. They do like these people are doing review over the years. So 2008, 2009, 12. And then these folks from the, military aspects and these people from the intelligence, they're just reviewing like over the time, if you did have a present, if you didn't have a present, they, equating what what you did. Because I know for me, like, it took me a long time to even really care about the internet. Like, I didn't even get what everybody had Facebook prior to me. It was like, hey, you ever try Facebook? I had it but 2011, and then I ain't really utilized it until like, but 2014, 15 when I got to Carson. But these are like people paying attention to the habits of it. And then it's like, well, what made the person do this? It's like people are having this conversation. I'm hearing somebody also say it take a lot of convincing to this person, because I'm also getting like, how most people, they want to text all day, or talk on the phone all day. And these people are looking in like this person, like, it's introverted, but it's self isolation. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people want to be in people's faces. And it's just like somebody is just, I'm getting it. Somebody is enamored. It's just like, fuck, but wow. Like, but definitely, for sure, 100%, you have some motherfucking military people on your ass like this. Hey, what else they did? Like, they watching, but then it's like watchers of watcher. Like for somebody, you have up to 11 agencies watching. So what's what agencies are known to like civilian world? Those who knows what I'm saying. Okay, subdivisions of subdivisions. This ain't scandal, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But these, it's like, you know what? For somebody, like I keep saying this in topic, it's like a form of national security for how deep this shit will and possibly will go if someone just don't do the right thing. But however, I feel like for the right thing to be done, something has to be, it's being done. Let's just say that, okay? Where most people, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like somebody, anybody would tell you, I only voted once. I don't like to do elections. I don't like to get into politics. Like it's not my thing. But somebody knows, like, mm-mm. I even feel like somebody got a clip where someone, I don't know if it was staged or if it was somebody really coming in. I think when I did the vote, only, like I said, I've only voted one time in my life. I never fucking did paperwork to be like, oh, she's Democrat. I've never fucking filed for that. So whoever did that, I'm gonna find out who the fuck did it. But I know I never fuck did that. But when I went to look, it's like, well, I guess I'll go vote. But I was like, ain't nobody did no bullshit but Sheila. I know for a fact that bitch did it. But I would never be a fucking Democrat. I wouldn't be a Republican shit. I wouldn't vote. But I remember they came and it was over there at the rec center. And they was like, yeah, we're just here doing an interview, about the election. This is when Biden was coming in. And he was like, do you know who was going to win? And I just told her straight up. And I don't know. It was just like, I ain't cared. I don't watch the news, nothing. I was like, Biden's going to win. Guess what happened? That night, 11 p.m., Biden for win. I was like, oh shit. I paid it no mind though. But then someone kept asking, like, when it came to president, I was like, well, when I kept saying it was getting real sticky, come on, I already knew Trump was going to win, period, point blank. It was already set that way. Because I'll leave that alone. Let's just say that shit right there runs really, really deep. I don't even think the public got no business knowing about that. And if they did, you got a bigger problem. But shit, these motherfuckers not mentally, psychologically prepared for none of this shit. That if they did bring stuff to like civilian people and these narrow-minded motherfuckers, yeah, we definitely will be fucking having a repeat of the fucking LA riots and shit like that. Cause these people is very fucking retarded. Um, but yeah, for somebody, your file is on at the round table in the blue room. For somebody, you got Democrats looking. Listen, I feel like the Democrats, Republicans, or whoever else they have to sit at some motherfucking tables, they coming to agreement. Because how deep for somebody, if I know if I choose to, I will be giving up some information that I know for a fact is confidential and ain't got no business being out. Because usually, some information is not released until about 2 weeks later, 11 days to be exact. But still, this is like, it's some people that be feeling like they just want to control and do these things, and they're like, how like some governors and shit like that. Oh, I'm the mayor and I could do this. Oh, I'm a governor. Sir, this shit is even way above y'all motherfucking pay grade. Like this shit just, let's just say on the 21st. I don't know which month, probably January or February. And if they felt that they was controlling some kind of narrative, messing with phones and all this stuff, mm, let's just say all this shit is just watched. It's the best that I'm gonna say because it's like I'm really looking to tread lightly because it's like shit. Military skills be kicking in even when you don't want the shit to kick in. That's why I said like I'm even getting some other person like other vets like shit. You let this motherfucker get in and y'all knew that they had all of this. I feel like some people are having some laughs about it too, because it's like, God damn. So even if, like, for somebody, like I said, you know, corrupt, sheriff department, police, doctors, and shit like that, these motherfuckers work in hospitals, but like I said, they don't have this type of clearance to this type of information. But they seem like y'all had the audacity. Like, I'm getting these people looking at these people who work here. So some people's job, a whole bunch of jobs is on the line. Also, if your records was going between states or countries, child, let's just say if they felt that they was trying to create things to make you have a bad day or psychological issues, because I'm getting for somebody, you like mark it, what is it called? It's not mental, psychological. It's like one of those, like if they had to do like mind control experiment, you not one that they should put in that. Let's just say that. And somebody literally like I'm getting somebody stamp and they putting that on that shit. Like also with these it's military, it's federal, and then you got these people here like from these other agencies and they come into this agreement. It's like everybody's in agreement. It's stamped. So for like a few people, I'm gonna say up to 21 people. It's actually 100, but it's like 18 solid. For someone, they may have found a couple more, so like 21 possible, but it's at 18 solid. That it's a stamp on that shit. All right, and with that stamp being there, and depending on the states these people are in, I'm gonna leave the message at this. It's your ass, Mr. Postman. So, judges, lawyers, if it's medical providers, and they still fucking with these people, with at least with these 18 people, like I said, possible 21, but the solid 18 people that they know for sure. Oh, you got that. Y'all got them stamps this morning. Do you hear me? Y'all got them stamps this morning. But this is above any of these people pay grades. Like they don't have the authority to just go walk in there shit. Not even these motherfuckers. Oh, I'm the national advisor. Bitch, you ain't advising shit no more. Cause they done ran something on them, and it's like, they ain't got it. They ain't got it. So now that caused them to go ahead and get they, themselves investigated in this shit too. So it's just like, I mean, I'm the type, I ain't got no sympathy for it, but for somebody, one military person, I feel like they had brought somebody to the table. Like, oh, that's crazy. They brought in the ones, right? Say these were the people that had something bad to say about someone. It's like, really? For somebody took an interest. I'm getting like this is they could be they they could work together or whatever. But three people took an interest to this one particular black female, like, because I'm saying she a master song or something like that. Could just see her just drop her head clearly, like, shit, I don't want nobody to see me. Like, I'm getting an embarrassment, okay? That it's like, but you said this, and this about this person. And it's just like, So it caused them to watch. It's about three people that are military, right? And it just caused them to look into them. And baby, whatever somebody found, because it's like, you know how people could just be talking crazy to people and then they try to put on a facade where it's like, oh, I'm nice or whatever. They don't figure out that this woman, this master sergeant fucking female is a black one. They don't figure out this motherfucker is like a covert, and it's like the audacity, like you trying to put on like you trying to do the right thing, and this would be a motherfucker that'll write up a person because she felt the type of way that day. It's like, what? Then it's like the conversation this person is having, like trying to talk with their friends and stuff like that. Just, I'm getting somebody's getting an earful, like, wow. Like, I'm getting some of these people. This could be even some people that work with her in her own command, okay? And she thinking like she, just lollygagging, having her own, she thinking, ain't nobody paying attention. Like, I'm in the military. I got rank. I got pulled. Motherfucker, ain't nobody excluded from this shit. Like, you need to like, it's a lot of shit that can be above people pay grade, and it's a lot of things, even whether it's clinical research or experiments or them just trying to make sure it's certainty or useful to use the situation. You got to be careful with this shit. You got to be real careful. And if somebody can call some shit out and not directly be there, whether it's indirect or direct in a situation, you got to be real careful how you handling people, how you talking about people, and what you do towards people. That's why when people be like, oh, well, they act like they're a goody two shoes. No, I'm not a goody two shoes shit. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You don't need shit. Sometimes you don't need your fucking parents to tell you that. If the parents is learning to do the right thing, children are way smarter than we give them credit to. You got to understand, when you have a newborn baby, do you not become a student to that baby? Duh, because you trying to figure out what the fuck that baby crying for, right? Is it crying because it's shitty? Is it crying because it's pissy? Is it crying because it's hungry? So over the next 3 years, you looking out to figure out that newborn baby up until the age of 3, till they can actually efficiently talk to you and tell you, hey, I'm hungry. Hey, I need to go potty, right? So it in any kind of situation for somebody, like I said, whether they used it as an experiment or not, which is pretty fucked up, but hey, it's not out of the norm for me. But in any type of situation, regardless, that's why I don't, you're not gonna hear me say like, oh, I'm a chosen one, or I'm not for the say none of that shit, motherfucker. I know what I know. It just is what it is. Quit fucking questioning how the fuck I know the shit. Bitch, it's there, okay? I synced it and you spooked, so I know it's true, okay? You wouldn't be sitting here scrambling, running around like your ass itching if it wasn't fucking for a fact. And if your ass wasn't doing that, you wouldn't fucking feel attacked or triggered, right? All right. So it's just like in any situation, do the right thing, because regardless, energy is energy. Reciprocation is reciprocation. You showing your ass, somebody gonna give you their ass to kiss. You do the right thing, people gonna do right to you. If it's in you naturally, people are gonna just accustomedly just want to do it for you. That's why when I said when it was people be around me, and then I could go to a store, I could go to a restaurant, and especially when I'm in high spirits or I'm, good, you in good energy, and you treating yourself right. Shit, I had to learn to treat myself right because the world was not treating me kind at all. Give me one person that's going to treat me right, and I can show you what the fuck love and treating people the fucking right way, whether it's going to be in a relationship, love, children. That's why when people be like, oh, kids listen to you, kids love seeing you. No shit, because shit, I have to have a childlike heart in order to understand them, right? I become whether I'm the teacher of the child, I become a student to that child because every child's need is different. Every child's need is different. That's why they love it. Like, I'm like a big ass kid with them. Like, oh, we doing that. But guess what? At the same time, they feel safe. They feel comfortable. They know they protected. And they know that the situation is going to be handled. It don't have to be violent. It don't have to be aggressive. Because guess what? And anytime you talking to any child at any age, put yourself in that age limit for just 1 second. You're not the adult. You could get anything out of the child, but you just gotta be in the right energy. Kids gonna know when you trying to fake the fucking phone. Just as a grown adult, if you can't tell when somebody faking the phone, that means you faking with yourself somewhere. So when you become very authentic and true and raw and uncut to yourself within the core of yourself without the world trying to tell you, because guess what? You don't know who the fuck you are. The world got its fucking worst way to fucking show you who the fuck you are. And that's the worst way to fucking learn it. So when it comes to true observation, somebody's doing something at a truest bank right now. Somebody's at a bank. Anyway, but most people feel that they can get away with stuff, but it's like, call me a goody two shoes, call it what you want. But shit, just do the right thing. That's it. Like, life is so fucking easy if you just do the fucking right thing in the first place. Don't be in a situation where you gotta fuck around and find out, and then you want to fucking do right. So regardless of the situation, once you do right in the first place, why else would you care about any fucking thing else? Me personally, I can give two shits about what you talk about, what you got going on, what you think about me, because guess what? It's your world at the end of the day. You think the world will revolve? It don't revolve around me. But at the same time, I'm in the world, not of it. But whatever world I'm in, I like my world to be peaceful and happy. It's this little world, this little circle, I'm happy every day. I'm gonna smile every day. Fuck what anybody's saying, because guess what? They're not gonna bring it. Most of the time, people that gotta talk shit about somebody else, they never have the balls to say it to the people, whoever they said it to. And then they also, those that need the audience, they need the crowd, they need all of this. The worst threat you can have in the world is a person who knows themselves, know their self-worth. They not concerned about what nobody's saying, what they talking about, because they happy with themselves. Most of the time, unhappy people are the main people always want to pick at the next person because they don't know how to find a peace. They don't know what genuinely makes them happy. These would be motherfuckers like will work jobs for 50 fucking years and be fucking miserable in it. So in order to find some kind of happiness or entertainment, they're fucking with other people's lives just to do something. Or they found out my secrets, so I'm going to destroy their lives. Wow, that must be a fucking miserable way to live. But when you're in full transparency, who can fuck with you? Nobody. Oh, I heard that you shit. Let me have been a man. I heard you sleep with men. And so fucking what? What you gonna do about it? Cry? Okay, you can go back into your house and go cry. Get some tissues. Do they sleep with men? Oh, they sleep with women. Okay, go cry me a fucking river. They got a song out there for it. It's called, from Justin Timberlake. It's called Cry Me a River, okay, hun? That's what it's called, Cry Me a River. Because that's all the fuck they can do about it. Oh, I'm going to pray the gay away. Bitch, ain't no praying away. If that motherfucker is that way, they just that way. If they decide to change it, it's because they decide to change, not because you trying to make society norm of it to make it be a normal. Now, what you probably did to the motherfucker as a kid or destroyed their confidence into doing that, to take accountability. Shit, I fucked up. I didn't show them enough love. I didn't show them how to do this. I didn't want to talk about the birds and bees. That's where most people that be trying to talk, I'm a Christian. Bitch, talk about sex in the motherfucking house. Okay? It might be weird to the little motherfuckers, but at least if they know, guess what? You prevented them from going out here into the world for the fucking curiosity. Kill the curiosity and now you kill the fucking cat. Because when you talk about that shit, they're in the home and you put them out here in the school and these kids get to talking about it. Guess what? Now you got children that is going to be speak up. Hey guys, I don't think it's good for us to talk about that. Your parents don't talk to them about that. Guess what? Now you just created a fucking strong, mentally, psychologically child that can go to school. And when these kids trying to do that bullying and that teasing shit, that kid right there that you have those raw conversations with in your own home, that kid is fucking going to be fucking impeccable in school. Because it's like, he didn't get in trouble. No, that kid ain't gonna get in trouble for fucking standing up for himself. No, that kid is not fucking getting in trouble for telling you what's right and fucking wrong. And now that your dumbass kid who think they popular because they want to be the loudmouth and be on the basketball team, that's all the fuck they know, but they ain't got no motherfucking good grades. That kid that parent taught, that kid getting good grades, they getting opportunities, they getting scholarships, they know how to speak up for themselves, they know what they talking about, and they're not entertained by those other kids. That'll be the kid that you see helping anybody with homework. That's the kid you gonna see doing everything that you be like, damn, I'm a proud ass fucking parent. My kid is a stand up. They know how to defend themselves. They getting great grades. You know what I'm saying? They got good rapport. Shit, those are the kids you know everybody want to be proud of. But then imagine have to be the kid that had to be thrown to the wolves since you were a fucking kid. And then you had to go through all of this shit. And the world learned you, like intentionally having people not teach you shit and you just teaching yourself. That'll turn any fucking person into a fucking beast, a monster, gremlin, whatever the fuck else you think is just like, I can't control that motherfucker. Ain't no controlling it. Wasn't nobody supporting, wasn't nobody trying to teach it. They had to teach themselves, they had to help themselves, but they didn't teach and help themselves in a fucking efficient way. Shit, basically you create. I mean, the facts are the facts. I don't present shit with facts. So with that being said, you're welcome. All right.